I'm not gonna be competing for that. That's not who I am. Yo, there's a prostitute trying to get in the car, man.
Be like that. Be like that.
Is the show starting?
Be like that.
Is it starting?
Yeah. But yeah, it's like that shit blew mine. Like, for the people that don't know, a few months ago, Lewis was in school, and we were talking a lot about a bunch of different opportunities. Cause me and Lewis, we make music with each other every once in a while, and I thought it would be a pretty cool idea to move in with him. So I'm talking to him about that. I think it's a pretty dope idea. He seems like he's with it. And, you know, like, I'm looking for a job. I wasn't in school at the time. This was a few months ago. So I was looking for a job. Couldn't really find one. I got this little temp agency thing. I think I made around, I don't know, like $700, maybe $700, something like that. I think I made $800. But, like, I find out that I'm not the only one that wants to move in with this guy. Because Lewis's parents are moving to Dominican Republic. He's a Dominican. At some time. I don't know when. But sometime they're doing it.
Getting that.
Maybe by the end of the summer, fall, maybe in a year. Who's to say? It's up to them. It's their house. They'll leave when they want. But I was under the impression that I was working towards a specific goal. And when I found out that I was like almost getting muscled out, like, because a friend of mine, Albert, and a friend of mine, Rudy, also want to move in, it just kind of took the coolness away from it. Like, it was no longer something that I wanted to do, and now it was like something that me and my friends were competing for, which to me is just very uncool. It's not fun anymore. Like, I don't want to move in with somebody because I won or I was selected out of everybody, or my friend Rudy didn't get to do it because Lewis picked me or Lewis picked Rudy. Like, either way, it just wasn't, it wasn't cool anymore. So I stopped like working because like people work to maintain their lifestyles, but you know, I'm still at home. I don't really have to have a job. I had a job so that I could pay the rent for this thing. For this apartment, you know, security deposit, or just I was saving up towards a goal. And once I found out that that goal wasn't like something that I even wanted anymore, I stopped working. Cause that really, like, when you really are about to eat something and then you hear something or you see something and you think about something and it just completely ruins your appetite like that. That's exactly what happened. Like,
oh man, I didn't even know any of this.
Like, it completely turned me off.
No, I feel you.
Like, they can have it if they want. You know, I'm just not into it anymore.
The only thing that shocked me was Nene, Albert. That came out of left field because I knew Rudy wanted the place. I've known that for a minute because I've heard them talk about moving in with each other like since middle school. And that's what Rudy told me. When me and him spoke. And I was like, okay, it makes sense, but I thought those ideas have died already. Like, since, you know, now we're out of high school. Like, that was a while ago. And you and Lewis actually, you know, make music. You make beats, he raps and sings. Like, that connection makes more sense than Rudy just going over there to go to sleep and then leave. But, you know, you and Lewis will be pretty much working for something.
Yeah, right.
But, I mean, Nene, he raps too. But a beat maker with a rapper makes more sense than two rappers living with each other. And I feel like Albert will destroy that apartment. I feel like he'll just cause drama. He'll bring unnecessary women there that start problems. I'm pretty sure Lewis will not want Nene in his household. Nene's Albert, by the way. So, I'm pretty sure if Rudy really wanted the place, I'm pretty sure he'll have it. Because Nene is just not a person you can live with. He's just not the kind of person you want living in your house. Like, I would only take him in my house if he's literally in the streets and he has nowhere else to go. I will definitely take him in. That's still a bro. But to live with him, that's never happening.
Right.
That's definitely not happening. I'll send him to a shelter. That's just not happening.
Like, Nana, we love you, man, but, you know.
You're fucking scum, you piece of shit. I love you. You're a fucking piece of shit.
But in all honesty, yo, Rudy, you could have it, man. Like, Rudy could really have it. I'm not, you know, his parents are still there. So, like, the offer's still up for grabs. But it's just, it felt so much better when it was just like, wow, like.
It'll make Rudy's life a little simpler because the 4 train is right there because Rudy has to take that bus all the way to the 6. Then go all the way down to go to Brooklyn Bridge when he goes to college. And he has to take the 4 or the 5 to go up to his job.
Right.
So, I mean, it'll be easier if Rudy did live with Lewis. It would make his life easier. But then he might have to get another job depending on how much that rent is. And then, you know, college is going to take a lot of his time.
Oh, man. Oh, you have to leave the restaurant. I thought that if you just exit the window, it resets. Damn. I didn't know that. All right. That's good to know. Well, at least I got some food in me. But back to this actual conversation.
Was that vomit?
Yeah, if you eat too much.
That shit look like poison.
I'm pissed. But,
yo, go to the gym and fuck everyone up.
Yeah, it's like, I thought it was a good idea, and it is. You know,
you can still go and make your beats.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
have to
look,
sleep here.
but you know, the thing is that people don't know is that me and Lewis live in like the same neighborhood. You know, Rudy lives way
mad far
in East Bronx. Me and Lewis pretty much live in like the middle of the Bronx, so it's a lot more of a change for Rudy than me.
If anybody deserves to live with Lewis, in my opinion, is Felix, because his living situation is awful.
And honestly, oh my goodness, are you serious? Wait, what happened to my muscle? To CJ? Oh yeah, I lost all of it. I lost all my muscle because I didn't eat. Wow, I have no muscle. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, Felix, I'm not gonna put too much of his, wow, CJ's looking kind of chunky. I'm not gonna put too much of his information out there, but you know, he deals with a lot at his house.
That's all you have to say.
Yeah, you know.
There's no room in there. There's 2 families pretty much in there.
You know, and if anybody deserves a vacation, it's Felix. Rudy has his own room,
but that household is packed.
Yeah, I don't know. Overall, it's just awkward, man. Like I don't want to compete with my friends over who gets to live, over who, you know, deserves the almighty room in Lewis's house. It's just like, you know, I'm gonna let them deal with that.
In my opinion, it should definitely go to Rudy only because how far he lives. We can all be closer to each other, except for me because I live in a different borough. But Felix has to go somewhere soon. Like, he can sleep in the living room. Lewis, Rudy, you know, the rooms. But I would really appreciate if you had a place to make music.
Right. But it's all good. I'll just head over there, chill till late. It just,
yeah,
the whole...
That's the best thing that can happen. You can go over there until it's time to knock out, and you come here, go to sleep, and leave. You don't really have to stay here.
Right. I don't know. But,
that'll be the spot. You know it's gonna smell like mad drugs in there, right?
I mean, good for them. They can smoke with each other and have a great time. I was actually gonna create something, but, you know, I hope they have fun smoking. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to sound salty.
You sounded like Sazon.
Do I sound salty?
Sazon.
I sound like Sazon?
Yeah.
I sound like Dominican salt?
Dominican seasoning, which is a lot of salt.
Yeah, it's basically like
salt.
99% salt with like a dash.
Here's a DJ mixer. Alright, so it's like brown salt with like spices. Salty spices.
Yeah, I haven't made a fucking song in a while, man.
Yo, let's just not rap ever again. Just leave the rapping to Lenny and Lewis.
Really is. Absolutely not. Lenny does not produce.
No, leave the rapping.
No. Lenny does not produce music.
He raps.
No, I mean Lenny does not create. He does not put out. He does not drop. He does not make songs on a regular basis.
But he can.
But
nah. I think it's a little too late for that.
He has a fucking
Spawn.
Lenny has a fucking
Spawn.
Lenny has a seed, and we're all happy for him. But fact is, he has a kid.
Nah, there are rappers who have kids who still made it.
Plenty. J-Rock, Isaiah Rashad, Freddie Gibbs,
I'm pretty sure they all dealt with selling drugs.
And Lenny's not really a drug dealer.
Never gonna be about that life a day in his life.
Never gonna be about that life a day in his life of his life.
Twice.
2 times.
3. But yo, I've never been in this bar, and I used to play this shit a lot in the hood. I've never been in here. Do you have to open this shit up, or is it already?
It's been open.
What the fuck?
Do you want to play?
Nah, I hate pool.
You don't want to play pool?
I hate pool.
I'm about to bust this guy's ass.
You about to lose mad money.
I'm putting a G on it. But yeah, man,
That fucked,
damn it.
like, everything up. That fucked everything up.
I keep moving the table.
The what?
I told you.
That looks bad.
This game is old. Should
You
drop.
know who he looks like?
Chris.
Who's that dude who plays Blade?
Wessels
Snipes.
Snipes.
I don't think it's Wessels.
It's Wessels.
Nah, it's not Wessels.
His name is definitely Wessels.
Thing ends with a Y.
So Wesley.
Yo, you're ugly.
I am. Here's a picture of Raymond.
You have a picture of me?
I got mad. Yo. If you go on Pornhub and type Raymond, mad Raymonds come up.
Yo, let me play. Oh,
God damn it.
Man.
I keep fucking the mic up.
Alright, so how do I do this?
Well, you play pool, and that's pretty much all there is to it.
Can I just hit whatever I want? Or am I striped?
Yeah, the point of the game is to get the white ball into as many pockets as possible. You are solids, though. Don't hit that. Hit Y. Don't hit that strike. But yeah, me and Lewis are playing this a couple weeks ago. It's always nice to spend time with Lewis and not talk about music. Just relive, conversate. Conversate isn't a worse. Isn't a word. You know, Raymond, I know you're playing pool, but you gotta contribute.
What do you mean? I was really focusing right there.
Fucking asshole, man.
Yo, why is he wearing a bandana?
Because he's Aunt Jemima.
Isn't he bald?
He's Aunt
I
Jemima's.
feel like he's bald as fuck.
He's Aunt Jemima's nephew.
Who?
Aunt Jemima?
Must be Mrs. Butterworth?
Nah, Aunt Jemima's the slave Mrs. Buttersworth.
Who's Mrs. Butterworth? The white lady?
Miss Buttersworth is the syrup's.
Miss Butterworth? Who is that? Miss Butterworth?
Miss Bum is the syrup's.
Yo, we're terrible people. Oh, I got that. If that don't go in.
Nah, bro, that's a weird angle. I dead don't fuck with you for shooting it that hard. Like you hit that. Nah.
Wait.
Nah.
Yo, no one is winning this game.
I feel for you. No one.
No one is winning.
Pretty sure the CPU is gonna take this one.
Brit.
You're Brit? You're British?
Who?
Speaking a British accent.
No one ever spoke about an accent.
Speaking a British accent.
Yo, let's talk about UFC.
Is this a British accent?
What if UFC, what does it stand for?
It stands for Unicorns Fucking Care. And it's a charity organization.
You fucking cunt.
Found in the British lands of Britannia. You know how British people sound like this, right?
It sounds just like that.
You know British people sound like this, right?
What if I hit his ball first?
It's a foul.
You're a foul.
Your garlic knots are not doing either of us a favor right now. That shit, yo, you keep taking the worst angles on these balls, man.
Yo, don't talk about my balls, bro.
I will grab your whole cock.
That's not much to grab. I have a very small penis. And if any girl that I fuck watches this or hears this, I don't know, it's a podcast or a video, I forget what we do sometimes. they'll add to it. Be like, yeah, facts. You got a small ass dick. And that shit is like 3 inches hard.
If you watch this video and you know who Raymond is, be sure to comment, yeah, facts. He has a small ass dick.
If you don't,
you can move the cube. Oh man, you fucked up. Why are you so bad at this? For real? Is this what we do? We do this. That's what we do. Raymond just spat all over my shoulder.
Your shoulder?
I am shirtless. So he just got his...
It wasn't your bicep?
No, it was my deltoid.
I feel it. Hey, he put one of mine's in.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I fuck your girl.
What?
Oh shit, he hit black.
I'm a beast.
We won.
No, I won. You bum ass nigga.
I put the money down though.
It's my money, and I need it now.
And with that note,
we're getting sued.
Raymond.
We're getting sued.
Raymond.
Nah.
Raymond.
Nah.
Raymond.
Nah.
Raymond.
Nah.
Raymond. Raymond. Say something funny.
Why is it always me? How about you say something funny?
I'm gonna say something funny.
Do it.
Yo,
that ass wasn't funny.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
That's a nigga right there on the TV.
Oh my god, did you really just say that?
Yo, we're fucking crazy people.